studio, and today we're going to be doing an intermediate / advanced. Based on the speed, I would head more toward advanced for sure. Combination to Timber by Pitbull featuring Kesha. So I'm super excited to do this one. I don't think I've ever done a Pitbull song on this channel yet. So today's the day. It's going down. Yeah, I did that. Okay. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. And if you have not already subscribed to this channel, do the thing. All right, so it's fast. It is incredibly fast. But I figure we haven't done a fast one on this channel in a while. I've been keeping it pretty moderate tempo. Let's have a little fun today. It's the beginning of a new year. Let's have a little fun. Let's go a little faster. If you need to slow it down, that's fine. You can always adjust the tempo on YouTube. You have more options on the computer than you do on your phone. You can go normal to 75% on your phone, but you can do it in 0.05% increments on the computer. So however you need to do it, you can always adjust this and follow along. Okay. It's my first one I've filmed in a little while because I've had a lot of holiday shows, so I feel extra awkward. So thumbs up for awkward. All right, so we start with a 5-count riff. So you have a 1 and 2, then it goes into 2 full lap heels, and a 3 and a 4. So, and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. So you want to make sure that the beat is on the heels, and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. So give it a lot of emphasis on those heels. It's much faster than that, so let's speed it up. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. Yeah, so keep those full laps little and precise. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1 and 2 and a 3. Good. Your left foot is free. You have one more 5-count riff. And then you do toe hop or toe heel ball change. Now, it is written as a toe hop, but if you're like me and you have knee injuries, or if you just don't feel like hopping, because that's a thing, you can just do a heel instead. Toe heel ball change instead of toe hop ball change. It is completely up to you. Whichever variation you want to do. I'm going to do toe hop because that's how it's written, but maybe later when I run this just for fun for myself, I'm going to do toe heel. So that second part is 5-count riff toe hop ball change. The timing is and a 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So let's add it. We have 5-count riff toe heel and a 5-count riff toe hop ball change. So let's put that together. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Good. So one more time, a little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Now the time before that I did do ball stamp instead of ball change. It should be ball change. Make sure that your heel is up. Toe hop ball change, because you're going to need that heel up for the next line. One more time. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Good. From there, you have shuffle heel, step, heel, step, heel. So it's shuffle heel, switch your weight, step, heel, shuffle heel, switch your weight, step, heel. So that's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's why you need that heel up. So you're here, you go shuffle, heel, step, heel, shuffle, heel, step, heel. If your heel's already down, you have to take that extra movement to bring it back up to drop it for the heel. So make sure it's a ball change with that heel up. Shuffle, heel, step, heel, shuffle, heel, step, heel. The timing on that is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So you just did 5 and 6 and 7, 8, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So it adds on right away. Then the last part of this line, your right foot is free. You have shuffle, step, shuffle, step. Now there's no heels. It's just shuffle, step, shuffle, step. Shuffle, step, step, heel, heel, stamp. So it's a shuffle, cramp, roll, stamp. Now it's a stamp. I promise it's a stamp. So this last part is shuffle, heel, step, heel, shuffle, heel, step, heel, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. Timing wise, that's and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8. 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and an 8. Just so that it's clearer to hear, because my feet are loud today. So let's go from shuffle, heel, step, heel. Let's take it up a little bit faster, and then we'll go from the top. Ready? From shuffle, heel, step, heel. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Be very meticulous about getting 7 and 8. So we like to go and like kind of do it too fast a lot with cramp rolls. You want to make sure it's shuffle. Separate every sound to get like da 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 Okay? One more time, just that. From shuffle, heel, step, heel. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Okay, go from the top, from 5 count reps. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Good. Let's do it one more time. Tiny bit faster. Then we'll do it with music. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. It's about that fast. Also, my shoes are still new, so if you hear a little squeaking, it's the patent leather. You hear that? That's so funny. Yeah, anyway. If you hear a little squeaking, it is the patent leather of these shoes just kind of breaking in. I only wear them for tutorials, so it's going to take a little bit for them to break in, but I love them. It's this pretty little purple color. Not sponsored, but shout out to Attitude Dancewear for helping me get this pair because I almost missed out on this color, but they came through. I was so happy. So thank you, Attitude Dancewear. They are in Coral Springs, Florida. All right, let's do it with music from the top. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is so fast. So, relax. If you relax, it's a lot easier to get faster movements. So my biggest piece of advice as we go into round 2, relax. Don't stress out, because if you stress, you tense. And if you're tense, you can't move as fast. So I know it's quick. Relax, have some fun. That's always my advice anytime I'm tap dancing. Anytime I'm teaching or like somebody is dancing, relax. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time before we move on to the next section. Now, if you need more than one more run, that's fine. I love the fact that these are YouTube videos, so you can rewind and play at your leisure, at your speed. Do whatever makes you happy and what helps you get this combination. But for filming purposes, this will be the last time before we move on. But otherwise, let's move on to the next section. So you just did shuffle, cramp, roll, stamp. Your weight is on your right foot, which means a rarity, our left foot is free for the next section. So we have a back essence, spank pas de bourrée or spank ball change step. So you want to make sure that you don't put your whole foot down again because you're going to need that heel up. So you just did so you go spank, pas de bourrée, or ball change step, scuff, heel, ball change. So now it's a heel. Now it's definitely a heel. If you want to make it a hop, you totes can. Like, you absolutely can. But, as written, it is a heel this time. So we just did spank, pas de bourrée, stuff, heel, ball change. So let's just do that. So our weight's on our left foot. We just did. So I'm here. I'm gonna spank, pas de bourrée, stuff, heel, ball change. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Good. One more time. A little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Good. So this next part. On that scuff heel ball change, I am going to tell you, do a flat. You're going to want to do a flat foot there to get into the next step. You don't have to, but I'm going to because it helps me get into the next step. So, spank, pas de bourrée, scuff heel ball change. Well, I definitely did that wrong. I put my heel down when I wasn't supposed to, but you know what I mean. Right foot's here. You have step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step. So it's basically a Cincinnati, but you're starting with a step. Step, spank, heel, and then shuffle, heel. Step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step. And it is so fast. So it's 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. So you're working in 16th notes. I sometimes know what I'm talking about with music theory. So this part goes and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So there is a little pause there. Where I snapped is a hold. It's going to go and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So give it a second, wait a breath, and then 5E and a 6E and a 7 and an 8. So let's do that part together from spank, pas de bourrée. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. Let's do that one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So make sure you're giving enough emphasis to those heels. Those heels are super important. I know we'd like to keep our weight in our toes when we tap. You gotta, when it's a move like that, you've gotta shift it back a little bit so that those heels can have some weight, so that those bass notes can come through. It's a big difference. If you keep your weight forward, like you can barely hear the heels, versus putting your weight a little bit into them. Much better. I keep getting caught on this thing. I don't know why I chose to wear this skirt, because it's cute. All right. So, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more time, and then I'll go on to the second half of this phrase. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 8. Notice I have turned. I am now facing like almost quasi the other way, sort of to the front. Facing the front is fine. You have a 3-count riff, spank cross, rhythm turn, heel, heel, toes. So you just did 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So you add that right away. 5 and a 6 and a 7 and an 8. You have and a 1. So 8 and a 1. There's no pause. And 2 and 3 and 4. Then you finish that off with heel step prep, pull back, ball change. So that last part is heel step, that little heel, it's like a chug step, pull back, ball change. So, as always on this channel, there are options. There are a million options for you at all times. If you don't want to do pullbacks, that's fine. Do cramp rolls. So you can do heel prep, pull, or cramp roll, ball change. It's still 4 sounds. You're still able to manipulate those sounds so that they can be even. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, So cramp rolls are always a good option. You can replace it with whatever you want. It is a combination just for your learning pleasure. So like, you can replace it with whatever you want. If you want to do wings, you can do wings. Like, that's not how it's written, but that was pretty cool. So do wings, do pullbacks, do cramp rolls, whatever fits you there. As written, it's pullbacks, but I'm not judging. So you had and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now we have riff spank, cross heel, heel, toe, toe. And 5, heel prep. E into 6, E into 7, and 8. Pull back, ball change. So let's do that slow from spank pas de bourrée. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. So that heel prep right away. A little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. That was fast. I think that's about how fast it is. Let's do it one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Good. Let's add it on. Ready? It's okay. That was so cheerleader. Ready? Okay. I've never been a cheerleader, but I actually always wanted to be, so that just gave me like a nice moment, I guess. So yeah, we are ready to do, I told you I was really awkward today. So we are ready to do the first round of adding this on, which means there's no pressure. We're just seeing how it all comes together. We're seeing what the song sounds like and how the steps fit the song. We haven't even tried it yet. So add it on, don't put any pressure on yourself. Let's have some fun. Squeaky, squeaky. Now we're starting with 5 count riff from the top. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's extra fast. So what we learned is that that's really fast. Also, I did a heel instead of a hop earlier, and I did it, and I was like, oh, dang, that was a hop. And then I was like, hey, now I can show them what the heel looks like. So, happy accident, I guess. Let's try it again now that we know what the tempo's like, now that we know how it's supposed to fit into each other. Let's try it again, make it a tiny bit better. Still no pressure, just a little bit better, or more comfortable. Nothing crazy. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. All right, for filming purposes, one more time before we move on to the next section. But as you know, I am fully rewindable, and I live in your phone. So rewind me, practice as much as you need to, and meet me at the next part when you're ready, but this will be the last time for filming purposes. So let's make sure we got it before we move on. 5, 6, 7, 8. Checking something on my laptop, making sure that the volume was correct. I don't know why I didn't check that before we started. So like I said, awkward. All right, anyway, so moving on to the last section. This last section is one that repeats twice. So you only have to learn it once, so that's nice. But it's basically this section of the music is what takes you into the verse. And we're stopping right at the verse because always with, short, learnable combinations on this channel. I'm not going to try to make you learn an entire dance. Like, that's crazy. So we're going to stop right at the verse, but this next section takes you into that. So it's meant to repeat. It's meant to be like, kind of just chill, as opposed to everything we just did. This part's a little more chill is what I'm trying to get at. So we just did pull back, ball, change. So I'm doing ball stamp just because I like the period at the end of the sentence, but you can do ball change or ball stamp, whichever one you want. So we have step, 3 count riff, step, 3 count riff, step. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4. So the steps are the accents. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4. Step, 3 count riff, step, 3 count riff, step. So it's not a 5 count riff. You don't want to reach for it with a dig because you don't want that dig to go down on the floor. You want to step, step, 1, 2, 3, step, 1, 2, 3, step. So make sure that you know the distinction in your feet. I know we know it here. Like we go, oh, okay, this is what we do. But our feet, they take a little longer to catch on sometimes. So it's got to be like, because they work on muscle memory. And for me, muscle memory is a 5 count riff all the way. And my students struggle with this too because their muscle memory is 5 count riffs. So when I throw this phrase at them, step, 1, 2, 3, step, 1, 2, 3, step, they have to suddenly go, wait a second, my muscle memory is going to be fighting me. So now you got to fight with your own feet. That sounds fun. Sorry. So step, 1, 2, 3, step. Make sure you are consciously telling your feet it is not a 5 count riff, it is a step. So we have step, 3 count riff, step, 3 count riff, step. Then you do it again. Step, 3 count riff, step, 3 count riff, step, but starting on the left foot this time. So da 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 da. It reminds me of a song, I just don't know what it is. Step, 1, 2, 3, step, 1, 2, 3, step, step, 1, 2, 3, step, 1, 2, 3, step. So let's try that together. I think my picture fell. Like inside the frame, it fell. I have to fix that when we're done. Anyway, step, 1, 2, 3, step, 1, 2, 3, step, step, 1, 2, 3, step, 1, 2, 3, step. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. So let that 3 count riff just glide. Then 5 count riff, 5 count riff, 7 count riff, 7 count riff. So now we're going to take that muscle memory and really make it angry because we're now giving it what it wanted in the first place. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 count riff, 5 count riff, 7 count riff, 7 count riff. And if you want to just do 5s the whole time, like if the 7's too fast, that's fine. You can just do 5s. Just to clarify the 7, you add a back heel, front heel to the end of the 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heel. That's what I'm doing as a 7. If you do 7 differently, I know some people do that kind of 7. That's fine. This is going to be really, really fast to do, which is fine. All right. So we're going to do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So let's try that together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Awesome. You do it twice. That whole phrase. You do it twice. So let's do that, and then we're going to walk through the entire dance from the beginning. Then we'll do it with music. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Do it all again. Cool. All right, let's go from the top, walking through the whole thing, no music, and then we'll do it with music. All right, ready? So from the top, we have 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I thought I could make it through without needing to like catch my breath, but I couldn't. So that's the whole thing. Let's try the whole thing with music. It's gonna be so much fun, but again, we're just adding a new part on. We haven't heard it yet. No pressure. Don't be hard on yourself. Let whatever happens on that dance floor happen, and then we'll work with what it is later, okay? Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. This time we're just going to get a little bit more comfortable. Not perfect, just comfy. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. One last time for filming purposes. Now you can do it as many times as you want to. Again, I live in your phone. So you can like rewind me as much as you need to. Practice, learn, practice again, anything you need. But for filming purposes, this is the last time we're gonna do it. So, we have a rule on this channel. We only have literally one rule on this channel, aside from hit that subscribe button. But we have one rule on this channel, and it's have fun. You've got to have fun. You spent this whole time learning a combination. You learned it. It is time to enjoy it. So whether it all goes wrong, like I said, let whatever happens on that dance floor happen, but have some fun, okay? It's like it's proof that playing guitar as what was supposed to be rapping, not that interesting. Like it's just rapping, right? So it's like you're just playing one note in a rhythm, which is fun, but it's like not that interesting to listen to. Much better to actually hear Pitbull like say it, right? Although this version of the song is fantastic. I do always put the cover information for the covers that I use in the description below, so if you're interested, check that out. But yeah, something is buzzing and I don't know what it is, and that's freaking me out. Anyway, so I hope you guys really enjoyed learning this. I had a blast teaching it to you today. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join the TAP fam. We've got choreography tutorials just like this. We have step tutorials where you can just focus on learning one step at a time. We have technique exercises, which is like just taking those steps that you learn and putting them into short combinations so you can practice them, kind of like etudes if you're a musician. And we've got vlogs and challenges and all kinds of stuff on this channel. It's all free tap dance class, and it's all for you right here on this channel. The best way to support this channel is to press that subscribe button, get all your friends to subscribe, all your students, all your family, teachers, whatever. Everything on this channel is completely safe for all ages, so don't worry about like telling your students to come here. That's why I use guitar covers, because I don't know what the singers are going to say, and it's just safer to use instrumental versions at this point, because even Taylor Swift is swearing now. Like, no music is safe for class anymore. So, instrumental covers are a big yes. But yeah, hit that subscribe button. It makes it so that I can keep this channel going longer and longer and longer the more subscribers that I have. Also, while you're here, hit that thumbs up button for my awkwardness today, but also just because you enjoyed this class and it tells YouTube that people like tap dance. And that doesn't only help my channel, it helps all the tap dance channels out there. So subscribe, thumbs up, thanks for dealing with my awkwardness, and as always, thank you for dancing with me.